News, rumors and opinions Saturday, January 25, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Note: all intel should be considered as rumors until we receive official announcements. And rates and dates could change anytime until we get to the banks, redemption centers. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via a GCR. Update as of Saturday the 25th of January 2025. Compiled Saturday the 25th of January 2025 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. Global Currency Reset. Judy note: let's connect the dots. 1. Last week JFK Jr. wrote on Telegram that the first phase of the wealth redistribution will officially commence on Saturday the 25th of January 2025. 2. All this week the White House has been lit up either in red, white and blue, or gold. The 30+1 primary provisions of Nasara Gesera, the ultimate blueprint for global transformation. Boom! Nasara Gesera implements the ultimate global reset. The most complete list of 30+1 shocking protocols ever. AMG-News.com, American Media Group. Debt forgiveness. Elimination of all bank-related debts, credit cards, mortgages, loans, caused by illegal banking practices. A financial jubilee for the people, freeing them from the grip of oppressive financial institutions. Abolishment of income tax, complete removal of income taxes and taxes on investments and retirement accounts, IRAs, 401 kiloseconds, etc., that were unconstitutionally imposed. Termination of the IRS. The IRS will be permanently shut down, with its employees reassigned to the new Treasury-based tax collection system. Flat-rate sales tax. Introduction of a 14% flat-rate sales tax on new, non-essential goods, excluding food, medicine, and used items, to fund government operations. A fairer, more transparent tax system. Boost to senior citizens' benefits. Increased benefits for senior citizens, ensuring they are well supported financially in their later years. Creation of the rainbow currency. Introduction of a new U.S. Treasury currency backed by gold, silver, and platinum, ending the current fiat currency system. Establishment of the U.S. Treasury Reserve banking system. The Federal Reserve will be phased out, and a new banking system will be implemented in accordance with constitutional law. Re-indexing of precious metals. Gold, silver, and other precious metals will be re-indexed within 30 days of NESARA's completion, stabilizing the economy. Federal Reserve phase-out. The Federal Reserve System will be dissolved over the course of a year, fully transitioning monetary control to the U.S. Treasury. Restoration of financial privacy. Implementation of systems to protect financial privacy, ending widespread data theft and hacking. Humanitarian project funding. Large-scale funding for domestic and global humanitarian projects, allowing for widespread societal improvements. Ban on currency and precious metals dealers. The buying and selling of precious metals will be exclusively conducted through the U.S. Treasury Reserve banking system, eliminating private middlemen. Citizen access to minted coins. Citizens will be able to convert their gold and silver holdings into U.S. Treasury-approved minted coins. Daily Precious Metals Index. The U.S. Treasury Reserve will maintain a daily index for precious metals pricing, ensuring transparency and stability in the market. Restructuring of Social Security. The U.S. Social Security system will be overhauled to ensure long-term sustainability and fairness. QFS, Quantum Financial System. The majority of NESARA's exchanges of foreign currency and bonds will be stored securely in blockchain accounts through the quantum financial system. Banking reform. Banks will face new limits on rates and fees, while citizens gain stronger custody rights over their funds. Banks will be phased out over 3 to 5 years post-Nasara. Reclamation of stolen assets. Nasara will reclaim assets stolen by corrupt institutions, including the Federal Reserve, Wall Street, and elites, restoring them to the rightful owners. Restitution for unconstitutional acts. Financial reparations will be made for unconstitutional actions such as illegal taxation, unjust loans, and unlawful property seizures. Redemption of currencies and bonds. Individuals will have the opportunity to redeem or exchange their foreign currencies and ZIM bonds at specific rates for personal use and humanitarian projects. Jeff, I'm not trying to give you a date. Iraq can only change their rate on a Sunday. The rate will change on what is their Sunday morning before or by the time their banks open. Their banks open Sunday morning 8 a.m. their time. Here's the unknown variable in this. Does Iraq need something like a holiday to legitimately suspend or pause their currency auction on a Sunday, allowing them to change the rate? That's a question none of us can answer. We don't know. Frank 26 emo. The reason why they're using the 3-0 notes to educate the Iraqi citizens is not just because they will coexist with the new small category notes, but they will look exactly like the old notes. The only difference is the zeros will be gone. The whole thing falls on one thing: the amendment budget readings. If we're waiting for a float or a basket, what is it that's going to give us the float or the basket? The amendments. If they pass the amendment, all hell is going to break loose, but this time in a good way. A massive economic crisis is coming. Alex Newman. Liberty and Finance. January 24, 2025. Alex Newman discusses the Trump administration's strong stance against international climate agreements and its withdrawal from the WHO, framing these moves as victories for national sovereignty. He expresses concern over the likely economic catastrophe that could unfold under the new administration, though he stresses it will not be Trump's fault. The crisis will stem from long-standing systemic issues, and how the president responds to it will be critical for the future of the economy and the preservation of liberty. Newman also highlights growing fears of North American integration and critiques the increasing reliance on technological surveillance as a supposed solution to societal issues. He emphasizes the need for state and individual resistance against federal overreach, especially in areas like monetary policy, and stresses that education and faith are central to safeguarding freedom in society. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.